Hello BookTube, it's Angela and I am here to do my summer book haul part 1. Because let's be realistic, I know I'm going to buy books more this summer, but having to pay off student loans really sucks and I can't afford to buy books as often as I would like. But it also is part 1 because my car is currently being worked on and I have a whole bag of books that I got from Goodwill in there, which I was just thinking before I started filming this, I should go get those books, and then I remembered they're in my car. Such is life, I guess. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into what I bought in May and June. The first thing I got was An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. Next we have Daughter of Deep Silence by Carrie Ryan. Followed by Looking for Alaska by John Green. This will be my first John Green book, and I know that there are a lot of booktubers out there that do not like John Green, and I'm going to be honest, from what I've heard, I probably will be one of them. But I'm a firm believer in you cannot have an opinion on things unless you try it out yourself, and I heard this was one of his better ones, but I'm still not sure if I'm going to like it, but we'll give it a go. Next would be one of my most anticipated sequel reads, The Winter's Crime. Look how pretty. Look at it. I cannot wait to read it. The next 2 books would fall into my desperate need for a contemporary read by a certain author, and when I went to Barnes & Noble to pick up Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover, of course they did not have it. Of course. I listened to it on audio and I loved it so much and I really wanted to buy it, but they didn't have it, so I had to settle with 2 of her other books instead. The first would be Hopeless, which I've heard mixed reviews on, and the next one would be Maybe Someday, which I've heard good reviews on. So I'm really excited about delving into these probably in July, if not August, but definitely this summer. So while at the B&N, I also picked up 666 Park Avenue by Gabriella Pierce. This was a TV show on ABC, and honestly, I did not finish the series. I was really invested in it, but I think it took a break, or I stopped watching it for some reason and never finished it. So I decided to pick up the book and read that, and then if I liked it enough, go back and finish the series. While browsing the bargain section in the B&N, I also picked up 2 more books. They would be Dollface by Renee Rosen. All I know about this book is it was set in the 1920s, and I love the 1920s. I should have been a flapper in a former life, except I can't dance. Does that have anything to do with it? This was a total cover buy for me, and then I read the description when I got home, and apparently it's about gang wars and how she's caught up in between 2 gangs, I think. I really don't remember, but I cannot wait to read this. And the last book from the Barnes & Noble is Easy by Tamara Weber. I have heard really great things about this book, and I cannot wait to read it. The next 3 books are sponsored by Walmart. Low prices every day. So, just browsing randomly in Walmart, and I have a joke with my sister that just by going to the job that I really cannot stand, I reward myself with books. And she'll ask me, why are you buying a book? And my reply is, because I work today. Does anybody else do that, or is that just me? Just me? That's what I thought. But 3 books I bought from Walmart would be Summer I Turned Pretty Trilogy by Jenny Han. This is a bind-up of all 3 books, which is The Summer I Turned Pretty, It's Not Summer Without You, and We'll Always Have Summer. I've heard really great things about this series, and when I saw the bind-up, I was like, let's go for it. I really want to read this summer, and it was cheap, so I said, okay. The last 2 books from Walmart kind of go together. I don't have one of them with me right now, but let's just imagine that I do. This is the perfect world, and I have them both with me, okay? Okay. They would be Between the Lines and Off the Page by Jodi Picoult and Samantha Van Leer. Off the Page was the Booksplosion book of the month, and I really wanted to try it and give it a go. I didn't get around to reading it in June. But the text is colored, and it sounded like a really cute, fun story. I've started this one. I haven't made it very far into it yet, but I really do like the illustrations. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this. Yeah, you can. And I think it's really cool and definitely unique. And speaking of illustrations, am I the only one stoked about the illustrated version of Harry Potter coming out? Seriously, guys, what is happening with life? That is it for my summer book haul part 1. Be on the lookout for part 2, probably towards the end of July. It will definitely be coming. I want to know what you guys bought this past month. I know it's only been summer for a few days, but I live in the South, so the second May hits, it's pretty much summer here. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you've liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know if you've read any of these books and what you thought of them, and I will see you next time. Bye!